Better infrastructure, safer communities, revitalizing the village economy, and better management of natural resources are on the government's agenda, President David Granger reminded the Private Sector Commission today. The event was the PSC's annual general meeting.
I envisage a country with strong institutions and, most of all, a strong National Assembly, a strong judiciary. I see that we should have a National Assembly which is protected from executive interference. We would like to see a parliamentary council. We'd like to see an office of the budget within Parliament so that the executive branch is not tempted to dictate or dominate the legislative branch ever again. I would like to see an educated workforce. I would like to see a reformed, refinanced University of Ghana so that we could be proud of our graduates. I know some corporations actually set up training schemes to train graduates of the university when they come out.
The president told PSC members that the country has to pursue energy. The private sector has long called for cheaper energy to aid with production costs.
We don't have to go for the silver bullet. We don't have to go for the big one. We can go for many micro projects. Chumari produced electricity and can do it again. Moka produced electricity and can do it again. We can exploit solar energy. We can exploit hydro energy. We can exploit wind power. We can exploit wave power. We can exploit biopower. Resources are here. The will is not there.
President Granger, who highlighted Guyana's recent oil find and Venezuela's challenged it, also hinted at proceeding to challenge the neighboring country.
This is a monkey on our back for the last 60 years or more. And every so often the Venezuelans start beating the drum and scaring investors away. And we have to deal with this problem once and for all in the judicial way, in the judicial manner, by going to the United Nations and perhaps taking this, whatever the cost is, taking it for settlement.
Meanwhile, Chairman of the Private Sector Commission, Ramesh Prasad, pointed out that the private sector is still to assume its role as the engine of growth. There are many factors preventing this, he said, as he pointed to what he called his wish list. This included the need for faster and reliable internet and cheaper electricity.
We also need policies that promote an environment of fair play and equal opportunities, regardless of whether a business is large or small, or whether they are local or foreign. We also need an effective and efficient services from the public sector, a public sector with less discretionary and more certainty. And I think this is the favorite of our president, but we will still state it. The private sector, we need to operate in safer communities.
The private sector's annual general meeting was held at Pegasus this afternoon. For Prime News, Nazima Ragabir.